I was just sitting there at my table, and he comes over, like I just snapped, and I took his head, bang,
Oh my god.
On the desk.
on the desk.
We used to play like hide and seek, right? So I was so mad that I was the first one. So there was a Dandi right there. I hit him with the Dandi.
Bro, no, she didn't even hit me. She hit my brother
Because he let
because he let me go out.
Oh.
And then,
your brother hits you.
of course,
Bro, if the bed was broken, then I think our back would be broken too. So. Oh, New York Yankees.
you cut this man, guys, off for no reason.
Like,
Oh, the worst punishment as a kid, having to sit next to a girl.
okay, this is okay. I'm not gonna say because it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, I'll say it anyways. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to episode 10, guys. All right.
He said, welcome back. He said, welcome. He said,
Okay, welcome to episode 10. Is that okay?
Welcome to episode 10.
Welcome to
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to episode 10,
guys.
To Chia guys.
Up Chia guys.
Up Chia guys.
Okay,
Our
okay.
chat.
Now we're not gonna do it anymore.
Welcome,
Okay,
guys,
welcome.
to Chia guys.
Alright, welcome to Chia guys, guys.
Chia guys.
Chia guys, guys.
Chia guys, guys.
You saw that?
No.
Oh, Chia Baran.
Are we Chia guys or are we Chia guys guys?
Chia guys.
That's a good question.
Yo, yeah. Chia guys, guys.
We are Chia guys, but you guys, you are a guy on yourself. It's like, I don't know.
No, I mean like our name is Chia guys,
Oh.
but we're the guys of Chia guys. I know. All right.
Chia guys men's.
See, I was thinking putting our name Chia Men, but that sounds too close to like shaman.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Chia guys is good, but
Chia guys. Okay.
we're the guys of Chia guys.
No, we can call ourselves Chia guys. Because we love Chia.
Mm.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Is that because we're brown?
Is that because of what?
Because we're brown.
Because we're
We
brown.
look
No,
like
I'm
Chias.
white, but I mean, there's only
Why
one
is this
brown.
guy so delusional? Who told you you're white, bro?
Look, my skin color is the same thing as
That's Chia.
down. So yeah, right there.
First of all, how is the Chia guys? Oh, Chia guys. Oh my god, this is too good.
Yeah. How is the Chia guys?
Yeah. So how are you, Chia guys? How are you doing, Chia guys? What's your name,
I'm
Chia
good.
guys?
Okay, I don't think we have to give introduction. Or do we?
Yeah, now
Bibin, Southern, Brazil.
my
There
name
you
is Sunab Daha. I'm 260 right now. Too predictable.
I'm Bipin Biswaral. I am 54 years old.
What do you have to say, bro?
What's your name, bro?
What's your name?
Who are you?
Okay.
All right, let's talk about
I am
childhood.
Sajan Malla.
Why are you coming after me? He said.
I was thinking you come after me.
You
man.
know, why are you coming after me?
My name is Prajwal Nepal. I can't be seen right now because I'm on behind the table.
I don't know
As
what he
you can
just
see.
said. I don't know what he just said. I don't know what he just said.
You can
Well,
see-
as you can see,
Apparently-
do I look like a 50-year-old, 54-year-old?
Apparently, you
Yes,
can't see me right now.
now. Who said that?
Okay. No. Let's get, okay.
What is that, bro?
So, as a 54-year-old, as a 60-year-old,
No, that's 70.
as a 70-year-old,
It just keeps on going up.
I was,
That's a 100-year-old.
I was
There's no
thinking back.
stopping to that. For
I
some
was
reason.
thinking back, right, to like when I was a little kid, like back in my time, as a
Wait, did you
Bipin
just
Biswaral.
call yourself 60-year-old?
100 as Bipin Biswaral, as 105 years old.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking back,
Well, I'll
like,
be immortal.
I was
then.
thinking back like 200 years back, right?
Like
When I
when
was a
the
kid.
dinosaurs were there?
Yeah, I used to play Dandi Biyo with dinosaurs, bro.
Who?
Dinosaurs.
What's Dandi Biyo?
Dandi Biyo, if you guys don't know, these guys are millennials. I know.
We are not millennials, bro.
Millennials?
Zs.
You mean
We are-
millennials?
Yeah,
Millennials, millennials.
I thought you said millionaires. I was like,
Yeah.
almost there, almost. Billionaire. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, like these guys are Gen Zs, sorry. And as a millennial,
There you go.
as a millennial,
He's old.
like what Dandi Biyo is like, so there's like a, like a small pit, like this big, where you put this like small, what do you say, like a piece of wood on it. And there's like a long like stick, and you just like put that stick into the pit and then just try to like hit it as far as you can. And then when you push it like that, if somebody catches it, then you're out.
That's Dandi Biyo?
That's how we used to play.
I've never played Dandi Biyo in my life.
Yeah, and then if nobody catches it, I think you have to like Because
Well, apparently it's a traditional version of cricket. That doesn't make sense.
yeah, because it's like, see, there's like a Dundee and a Biyo. It's like,
Or like a long stick and a short stick.
yeah,
Hey, Dandi and a Biyo.
yeah.
Wait, why is it called
Why did I think
Dandi
of
and a Biyo?
Well, Biyo,
Dundee Biyo.
Biyo, I
Biyo
thought-
is like the small thing, you know, that's pointed on the
Biyo,
sides.
Biyo meant seed. No?
Biyo.
Biyo. Oh,
Biyo
what is
is
Biyo then?
Biyo.
Biyo is like a short pointed stick about 4 to 6 inches long, often sharpened on both ends. So it's sharpened on both ends, right? So that like, and then if nobody catches it, and wherever it drops, you just hit it with the Dundee on one of the end, and it will just go up, right? It will just spin.
Oh,
go
I
up,
see what you're talking
and,
about.
And then you will just hit it again.
Okay.
There's a tutorial on how to play Dandi Biyo.
Okay, I mean, you
I don't know
need
who
to-
needs a tutorial, but
Yeah.
I
This
can play
game
it.
shares a lot of similarities with Gilli Danda.
So there's
and
just a
Lipa.
small hole in the ground, and you just place the Biyo
In-
on top of it,
yeah.
and you just go below the hole with the long stick and
Yeah, and then just like
Toss
try
it,
to
okay.
toss it as far as you can. If somebody catches it, then like
Yeah.
you're out.
Oh.
But if it does not, if someone does not, then wherever it drops it, and you just like hit on one
so
of
you
the
get to go
ends.
for it. So
and,
wait,
like-
what? Do you get
Yeah.
points every time you go somewhere? Like, what's the point of
No,
it?
I actually don't know the point of it. Like, how do you win? I think the longer you last, you win. I
So
guess.
I see why it's saying it's like cricket because like there's no bowler. You're bowling yourself and you're hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Shit doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see cricket there. Oh, it's scoring. Okay, points are awarded based on the distance. Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. Cricket.
Wait, so basically, no, actually, that reminds me.
Soccer,
There was a
soccer.
guy in my neighborhood. So he was so good at Dandi Biyo, no? Like, he used to hit the Biyo, and then from the playground, that was like, what, 5 miles away? He took it all the way to his house, bro. Because
Really?
it's based on distance, points. So he took it all the way to his house.
Wow.
So he was the only one having fun. I'm not gonna
You guys were just watching. All right, just go and bring it back.
They're like, at some point, bro, just give up. Hey, why do you want to keep on hitting?
maybe he's too good at it.
Get out.
But yeah, so that's what Dandi Biyo is. It's actually so. But the thing is, I don't know how you would measure the distance though.
Let me tell you. By your legs, bro. It could take, they could take.
No. What
Probably
you
that.
can what you can probably do is like you just go with the from the hole
Uh-huh.
from the pit to I mean
To
I
where
think
the Biyo was.
to where the Biyo is.
Okay, that-
You just mark it,
Episode of Sports and Cycle.
Do you really need a tutorial?
bro. I don't think you need a tutorial for that.
It doesn't sound fun.
Friends,
How you describe it?
Bro, as a
Bro.
kid, anything is fun.
Yeah,
using a wooden stick and a long wooden pin
bro. He's literally explaining that in English.
with gilly data and lip on.
Gilli Danda.
Gilly Dando.
I think it's Gilly Danda.
The objective of the game is to score more points than the opponent's team. How to play Dandi Biyo? The game Dandi Biyo is played using a 2-foot
Yo,
long stick.
according to ChatGPT.
2 foot. You didn't say 2 foot, bro. 6 inches. You didn't say 6
You
inches.
guys are wrong,
Played
bro.
among 2 or more players.
Bro,
One
it's the
player
same
hits the
thing.
batter, and the
Yeah,
rest
that's a
of the team
crazy
hits the
posture.
The game requires one player to use a long stick to launch the short pin into
You gotta do all that.
the game is
Yeah,
played with
you have to do that, and then
You can't squat down.
Yeah, that the batter tries to hit
You
the
can do that
small
too.
I mean, however you feel
stick
like.
is caught by one of the fielders, he's out.
Yeah,
The player
see?
stands in the center of the small circle and balances the small stick on a stone with one end touching the ground and the other in the air. The batter initially hits the stick with the bat.
Oh, there's a circle.
While
Okay.
in the air, the player takes another swing to hit the small stick outside the stick.
Ah.
The fielder chases the stick to catch.
Yeah, if somebody catches it, you're out, even though what you're doing.
No, but you kind of need skill. You can like toss it up and
Yeah.
hit it hard too.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you gotta have the accuracy and
Successfully
like
goes into the hole. Player using the
you gotta be able to hit the Biyo.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you don't hit it and then it like falls in your hole, in your circle, you're out too.
So you have to make a circle every time.
like no more.
I don't know. There's probably a circle made.
I don't know. I don't think I
I
remember
don't think.
a
Yeah,
circle.
I don't think I will.
That's
I think that's
something
Dundee. I mean, Gilly Danda. They make a
It
circle.
literally says how to play Dandi Biyo.
So I mean,
But it says a lot of similarities to Gilly Danda. But I don't know what that is.
yeah. But I don't remember having a circle. But like, yeah, I think you just used to like hit it on one of the ends. It would just spin, and you have to like hit it. And then if somebody catches when you hit it, like you're out. And whatever the last position was of your Biyo, that's going to be your farthest distance from the hole. So yeah, and whoever has the what do you say, like the longest distance from the hole is the winner. You get one chance each.
Okay, so if you miss the Biyo, you're done. Okay, that makes sense.
We should go play it right now.
But it's kind of hot out there though. Not gonna lie. But anyways, yeah. So that's Dandi Biyo. So
Dundee
yeah.
Biyo.
Why are we
You
talking
play that a
about
lot?
this? Because he's old and he knows about
You
it.
play that a lot?
Yeah, no, you played
Like
that a lot, bro?
500 years ago.
With the dinosaurs?
I used to play with the dinosaurs, bro. It was like and they used to be like a big old we used to use logs of trees, not like this little stick.
Oh, instead of a little stick, you had a whole log.
Yeah, you have a whole log, bro. That's why I have such a great body. Like, you know.
I don't know about grade. The word grade
You have a body.
is loosely
I'll
used
give you
here.
B-O-D, wait.
Biyo.
And then, you know, like, so
D-D-D-D.
that hole, the Dandi Biyo, the hole that we used, that had like multiple purposes. Like sometimes we used to play that, right? And then,
What'd you do?
no, and we used to play marbles
Oh,
In the same
good
hole.
stuff.
in the same
Nice,
hole.
nice,
Okay.
nice.
You know, like, and there were different games in marbles too. Like, there was a thing called like, it's called Bitsi. We used to call it Bitsi, but like it's Scorpion basically. I don't know how that was played. I didn't play it very much.
What's BT?
So basically, like you just like draw like a rectangle and then just put a cross inside of it, and then you put like what do you say, a marble on every intersection.
Right.
You know, so they're like 5 marbles.
Every
Right?
corner or like?
Every intersection, every
Where
corner. kind of-
two lines touch.
where 2 lanes touch,
Oh, gotcha.
basically. So there's like 5, because
Yeah.
like 4 outside and 1 in the middle, and then you have to hit with your fingers like this from a certain distance to hit that, and when you hit the marble, and if the marble gets out, then you win that marble. So you know,
I
let's say
think I
there.
remember that.
So let's say there are like 5 players.
Yeah.
Each one put one of their marbles in there, and then like they have to hit from a certain distance to have that
All the marbles.
all the
Okay,
marbles out.
gotcha.
Yeah, and whoever gets most of the marbles out gets that.
I think I played it.
Yeah.
You played it?
It's just been
I played it once or
way
twice.
too long
Yeah.
for me to remember.
I
And then-
was as a kid. I was always locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Now why are we
As in
lying?
locked in like. Mana tune ra hai hunthyo.
Locked in as in like grounded.
Locked in like grounded all the time. So I wasn't
I
allowed to
was
go
the same
outside.
too. I was the same too, bro.
So like
What, they locked you in?
Yeah, they
From-
didn't used to let me
from
go
the
out.
window, I would just watch other kids just play in the mud. But I was clean, you know. I was
But
high
I-
standard.
No, but I wanted to be there too, like you know.
Yeah, of course I wanted to be outside.
Oh my god, like
But I grew up in Kathmandu, so like my mom was always worried about me getting kidnapped.
Oh, for real?
Even though we had no money, I don't know like who would
What
kidnap
my
me.
mom was worried
I
about
mean,
that,
do
like
they even care if you have money? I feel like they'll just sell your organs.
Or they do that, yeah.
no, what my mom was worried about that, like if I would get into bad company.
Yeah.
That's
same.
what she was worried about.
There
more
was a
than,
lot
like,
of bad company around.
Actually, yeah.
The tappins.
The tap is they call it.
I wonder how that word came to be, tappy.
Dappy.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah.
No,
I
like
don't know.
what?
It doesn't make any sense.
Let's
though.
let's describe the word, right?
Tap
What's the
it.
description of dappy?
The tap
Dappy is a person that like that has no actual like
He's a hooligan.
is unemployed,
wears skinny ass jeans,
skinny jeans.
black
ripped,
especially.
ripped. Ripped
Yeah,
jeans.
Sometimes
trying to be
ripped-
like on style, but like
Yeah.
kind of like 5 years behind.
And like the hat behind.
Yeah, behind like you know like those baseball hats.
Not even a baseball. Is it a baseball?
Yeah, it is a
I think
baseball.
What are you
hat.
trying to say, bro? Hat behind? What are you trying to say?
No. I'm not talking like baseball. Is that a baseball
And
hat?
blue
No.
shirt.
No.
And black
Oh, no,
pants.
no. What is it?
Oh, New York Yankees.
It
something
is
like
a baseball.
No, but like the baseball hat with like the. What do you say that?
But this is a good looking one.
And I
yes.
think one defining feature is like they have a star in somewhere in their
Yeah.
body, like you know,
Oh, yeah.
either a tattoo, or,
or
maybe,
like
like
a-
in their clothes
Converse.
somewhere. Yeah, no.
Or
Star.
like Converse, or like a hairstyle. Like you just have
Yeah.
a star on your
Yeah.
head. Like that's actually.
Yeah, no, I know
Yeah.
a couple of kids who are like that.
And they were like big. Like I don't think they were big ass chains because they were
Fake
they were
chains?
tappies.
and they
yeah.
do drugs, right?
Probably.
I mean, probably
They look like they do.
probably
Yeah,
weed
yeah.
and marijuana
Yeah.
and stuff.
even if they don't, they do.
That's the main
and
reason.
smoke
that,
cigarettes for sure.
That's
Cigarettes
true.
for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, and then the tappies used to turn out to be the bus conductor usually. But yeah, they used to be like that. So like my parents were worried that like I would
Like,
get into that
yeah.
kind of company.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want my kids to be like that too, bro.
that's true.
You are like that, so.
Let me see the hat.
What is the star?
Total.
Well, you
Imagine,
actually look like one though. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
bro. Imagine it. You don't let
Oh,
your kid out. You don't let,
Paisa ka, sir?
your scenario.
Uh-huh.
It's better for you to let your kid out and go like have some company than stay home because you are a bad influence.
All right. Anyways, moral of the story.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying imagine.
Moral of the story: don't be a tappy. Don't be prozol. Don't be a tappy.
Yeah. No, but like, yeah, my mom was mostly worried about that, like getting into bad company and getting dirty.
But
too
wait,
sometimes.
And bro,
But how did you
We
still
used to
end up
get
like
so
this?
dirty.
you're already so dirty.
You know, how did you
That's
still
true.
end
You
up
don't
like
shower
this?
every day. As a kid,
Anyways,
what did you say?
how did you still end up like this? Even after all that, you know?
Yeah, bro. I thought all that work.
Yeah, for what?
Bro, you
Well,
should like
I
make your
mean,
parents proud.
maybe like I might be fixable, but like you have.
I like the maybe in there. That's the only thing I like, bro.
Maybe I might be fixable, but like looking at you, bro, there's no hope. The hope,
That's good.
the hope went to like the church or something, bro. Like when it came to you.
No, the Pope died. By the way, he died.
Oh yeah, no. Have you seen the new Pope?
Yeah, the new pope is American. He's from Chicago.
Chicago, bro.
Yeah, that's actually
He's
pretty
from Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it then.
But yeah, he was Chicago.
I think
bro.
his major was like he went to university here. So his
Oh,
major
really?
was
Colorado?
like I saw a meme about it. I remember.
In Colorado?
Not Colorado.
Okay, in
What
the
did you say
US.
here then?
Oh no, it was like a mathematician or something.
Oh shit.
So the meme was like he knows about SIN sign and CUSIN. It was some dumb
You
meme.
knew both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, like I'm so surprised sometimes like how people change like the whole career. Cause like look at him, like he was a mathematician, right? And he just switched his
Yeah,
career.
how did he
to-
end up there? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
how did he switch up to be
Bro,
a
that's
pope?
what-
I mean, I don't know. I mean, cause
Bro,
like I was-
major doesn't matter. Your degree, your major doesn't
Look at me,
matter.
bro.
Like look at that our friend who works
Look
at
at-
Amazon. The one guy.
yeah, the one guy who
With
works
a
at
math
Amazon.
degree. It's always a math degree, bro.
It's almost a math degree.
maybe
That-
it is
Yeah,
a
that's a
math
math degree too.
Maybe it's the math degree, bro. I'm not gonna.
I mean, math degree, like you can go into anything.
That is true, yeah.
Well, you
Data is.
what would you expect him to do as a math degree holder?
No, don't ask me. What was he expecting to do? As
Bro,
a
but
math?
like I think
You can go into anything.
I
Yeah,
think
no. I think data analyst. They
no,
need,
no,
like,
I think statistician. I guess
Say that again. Say that again.
statistician.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's so hard to say that
Guys,
word.
we're looking for a new Chia Guys member. We're hiring.
Imagine you like going to a job interview, like you want to do that, right? Oh yes, I want to apply for statistics.
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 Okay, wait, let me say it right. Statistics. So
Statistics.
There's so many different word like variation of that though.
Yeah, that is true.
statistician.
What was the class that Suna was taking? Like it wasn't stats. It was
something stat.
it was like stats. I don't know.
Static. It was
Static?
static.
Static?
Yeah.
Is the
It was-
That's a whole different word,
Yeah,
bro. What are you
it's like
talking about?
physics kind of thing. Like it's like a whole different word. Statistics is like data,
Yeah.
but static is physics.
He was saying like the static you feel on under
yeah,
the blanket.
I think so. I don't know.
Probably. I don't even know, bro.
Like this is what you do and you get
The class
static.
you just put a blanket on and then look at statics.
And you make things like fly and then like, oh, okay, that's cool.
No, but that when we were talking about the games that we used to play in Nepal, it reminded me of.
I actually wanted to
the-
say something about something else.
Can I talk for in this?
No, you
No?
can't.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Actually,
No, I mean we were talking
Actually,
about no, but like what I was saying that like how people change their majors, like that will completely
oh yeah.
change.
What were you going? with
Yeah,
there?
I was gonna say like I did watch this podcast, right? And this guy was an engineer and ended up to be a Baba. I don't know what, like not a priest.
like a jogi.
Like he basically like goes up in the mountains trying to like look for mukti. I don't know what mukti.
But I feel a lot of Babas are like that though.
I don't know.
Like,
Like,
yogis, like they're doing something and one day they're like,
they
I don't
snap
want to do
and
this
then
no
yeah.
more. and then-
Right.
I don't know, cause like that is
Cause you don't think about being a jogi as a kid.
Who grows up and like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be
Yeah,
a
it's not a
jogi.
career path that starts when
no,
you're a
but
kid.
like they are.
You gotta
like,
switch into it.
they're not jogi. They're meditating. They're like actually going towards like.
You know what I just thought of? Just imagine him in a jogi clothes, bro.
Bro, you eat too much. You can't. There's no. It won't be
Yeah, that
sustainable.
might
for you.
actually be the move, bro. If you want to lose weight, become a jogi.
Oh yeah.
If you go to the mountains and just like meditate over
Isn't there like a temple somewhere in Colorado? You could just go there and be like,
Yeah, at least there's hope. At least there's hope. I can meditate.
hey, what did you just say again? Like, why did you talk about switching majors or like?
Oh no. What I'm saying is like
How does that relate to
Yeah,
the
no,
games
I
we're
just
talking
don't
about?
know what he
no.
just
I
said.
mean, we were just talking about like the Pope having a different major and being a Pope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what
So
I'm
you
trying to
cut him
relate.
off for
Wait,
no
wait.
reason.
So the Pope played Dandi Biyo, huh? What'd you say?
You
That's not
cut
what
this guy. You cut this man, guys, off for no reason.
You should be cutting your.
Okay.
Never mind. That is too predictable.
Yeah, you should be cutting your black pigments, but whatever.
That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense, bro.
Too much chlorophyll, bro.
Chlorophyll is green.
Humans.
Human chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll is not that.
What makes the skin darker? What's that called?
Melanin?
You just
Melanin.
Melanin.
Yeah.
Why did I say it, bro? Why did you say
Bro, I'm not a plant major. I'm not a.
I'm not a plant major either.
But no, yeah, okay, let's go to games though.
Okay, can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know my favorite? If you guys care to know.
We don't.
Hey,
But-
hold on. Hey, Sazan, what is your favorite
Thank you.
game?
Thank you for
growing up?
asking. Thank you for asking. Do you want to know, bro?
Hey Sazan, what is your favorite game?
I'm
really
not
want
telling
to
you.
know.
I'm not telling you. So puzzle, bro. No. But no, growing up, I used to play those wrestling stickers, you know? I used to play that a lot.
Oh my
The
god.
what figure?
Like those
The wrestling stickers?
You know.
They used to
Booker
come on
T,
this like big A4 paper and we just used to cut.
Roman Reigns. You know
Roman
wrestling?
Reigns, The
WWE?
Rock.
No, stop lying, bro. You know WWE.
I know WWE. I just don't know about.
Don't
the,
you know
the
that the
game.
racing, like the wrestling cards that we play?
So, you know, like they had their face in a card, and we used to like. So it used to come in like a A4 paper, I
Yeah.
think, right? And then we used to cut it up into cards, and then we
it's
used to
like
like play. Yeah,
Pokemon, but wrestling.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, basically,
You know.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I forgot. Like,
remember.
how do you win?
So the thing is, like,
I know you just like go like
I think-
you say
no.
like Roman Reigns, then you go like
No,
Booker
no,
T
no.
and whatever. But like
No,
I don't
no,
know
no.
how do you win?
what, like, there used to be stats too. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember. Okay,
There used
that
to be
makes sense.
stats right underneath that, and then
Yeah.
you used to play like according to the stats. Like whichever comes.
Like the higher number or like
Yeah.
the higher strength wins.
Oh no.
I think so.
And sometimes, you know, like we used to call party or something. We used to have like this one sticker used to have like many different faces.
Let me see, bro.
Bro, one sticker used to have many different faces, you know.
Okay, okay, that is garbage.
Is that what you play with?
Bro, they used to call.
No, this
party.
is literally
Oh, yeah,
it.
go back. This one, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
one
and
with
then like
various faces.
yeah,
like,
and
all-
then like if you have the same sticker, like let's say you have Undertaker and I have Undertaker, then like you know like
You win.
I win, yeah, because like you put it first and then I do it. So if I get Undertaker,
Wait, so
I
if
win.
he puts a card, you have the same card.
Yeah.
The second person wins.
So whoever puts the last, you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, okay.
I have no idea, honestly. Okay, damn, this is taking me back.
Oh
Michael,
yeah, this sticker.
John
oh
Cena,
my
the Great
God.
Khali.
Randy. Oh
Randy
my
Orton.
god. We will have
Oh
this
my
picture
God.
up here.
Now we gotta play one of these days, man.
We'll have this picture right
Right
here. But yeah, bro. Shelton Benjamin.
This is taking me back, bro.
Rob Van Dam, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know the party.
These ones
yeah.
right here.
So
How do I-
these. So what do you do? Okay, so
Bro,
that makes
this was
sense.
not a thing in my school.
Right,
No.
Bro,
Oh, we
what?
used to-
Your
I
childhood
don't
was
remember that
boring.
at all.
Yeah.
His childhood was
bro.
boring.
Your channel was really grounded. You were
Childhood was
grounded the whole
grounded.
time. Then
You were
we don't know
grounded
about this.
childhood. Oh no, I know, bro. You used to look from the window, and kids used to play that. So that's why you didn't know.
I used to look at the window and what?
Kids used to play
Can you
it.
play that? But you didn't know what they were doing. They were just
Maybe
like.
that's probably what it
Maybe,
is.
maybe.
No, I should have like seen people brought those in school, right?
Yeah, no, but they used
Right?
to take it from us if they saw it.
Yeah, they didn't used to like.
But you know what's the thing? Like I've always hated like those card games, bro.
Why?
I don't understand it. I don't understand the fun behind it.
No, honestly,
like
as
even
a
Pokemon,
kid,
like it's so
anything
big.
was fun to me.
Bro, that was so fun for me, dude. I'm not kidding.
You know one thing about me, like whenever I was playing with these guys in my neighborhood, right? So we used to play, and then as soon as I lose, I used to like say something like distract him, take
And
that,
then- and then
take
run
the card
away.
and run like.
That's how you know about the hitor. Okay.
I can't even lie. I can't even lie.
But you know what I would do? Like I didn't play the cards. I would actually fight people.
Okay, dude.
As a
Let's
kid.
change the topic. I don't know why you
I
just
don't think it
said
was that serious, bro. I don't think the cards were that
You guys
serious.
were playing with cards wrestling. I was doing actual physical wrestling.
Okay, let's.
Different level, bike.
Okay, no one cares.
On a different
But
level.
what I'm trying.
Anyways,
Anyways, let's skip the talk.
Did you? Wait, no. Did you play any games then? Like, what did you do as a kid? Like,
I don't
did you
know,
have Mario?
Just,
like something?
just soccer and like cricket, bro. Just like
For real?
normal games.
No, not even a good set.
No, but I
Marbles.
told you, I looking outside the window. I wasn't allowed to go out play in the streets.
And didn't you used to sneak out?
I was literally like 4 or 5, bro. What do you mean sneak
What you
out?
mean sneak out as a kid, bro?
I did one time and I got beat. Mom beat the shit. Never again.
Good job, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she didn't even hit me. She hit my brother
Because he let
because he let me go out.
Oh.
And then,
your brother hit you.
of course.
Nah, it used to be like, I don't know if you have a brother, but like, yeah, nah, I have a brother too. You used to
Yeah.
just fight each other.
Yeah.
No.
we just stay home
That's
and
what
then
brothers
just fight
did,
each other.
honestly, yeah,
That's
no.
what we
No,
did.
I mean, like with my cousins, what used to happen is like, so I didn't have a brother, like my sibling of my own, but like I had cousins of my dad's side, and like so they lived in like Birganj or Simra, like away from Kathmandu, right? And I used to go there like for my winter vacation or summer vacation and stuff like that. And so it was like two of my cousins and one of my uncles. The uncle was very young, so like all four of us like basically were the same, about the same age, and we were like crazy about WWE, right?
Wait, did you just say your uncle was very old and you were about the same age? Is that what you just said?
Uncle was very young and he was about the
Young,
same.
oh my.
Yeah, I think you need to clear that.
Younger
wax.
than him.
Okay. His uncle was younger than him? How does that make sense?
Look at that, Zelda. The way that. I just realized. There you go. Now you're centered.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. No, but like, yeah. So I was like, and then we used to be crazy about WWE, right? And whenever my cousin's mom left the house to do some chores outside,
Yeah.
we all four of us used to be like, okay, now let's start, right? And we're a tag team now, like so 2v2, and
Wait, are you
2v2.
talking about playing cards or actually wrestling?
Actually wrestling.
Actually wrestling.
Yeah, bro, that used to be so fun, dude.
I used to do
Oh
that
my god! And on the bed, it was a big ass bed, and we used to
And each holding a pillow.
yeah,
Right?
And
Yeah.
then you just do the different moves, like wrestling moves,
Yeah.
like RKO or like like something like like pedigree or something. But like yeah, we used to do.
So
all
you
that.
did it too. Why were you offended that I brought it up, that I actually fought?
No, but I just
You were like, change the topic.
No, I just wanted to like defame you because he was doing it too. So I was like, yeah, like
This man's a hater.
This guy, bro. He's a hater, bro.
He's a certified hater.
He can't see us win. I lost all the time, though.
well, that used to be so fun. And then whenever we used to see like their mom coming from a distance, we had to like clean up the whole place because like it used to be a mess because we throw the pillows away and everything.
Oh my god, I remember those. Man.
And like
Bro.
you have like just like because we were fighting.
Yeah,
so,
like,
you could tell we were fighting. So when the mom comes home, it's just like just messed up, bro.
The face is red. Like
No wait, did you like I used to do that too, right? But then did you ever like break your? Because you used to do it on the bed, right? And then did you ever break your bed doing that, like your bed frame or?
bed, like the bed was never broke. If the bed was broken, then I think our back would be broken too. So I think my bed is secured.
We did break one thing one time. Like after just begging and begging and begging, our mom bought us carrom board, right? Carrom board. So we had a carrom board. Like the only household in that whole apartment had a carrom board. Like all the kids used to like come to us and then we'd play carrom board. Right?
Yeah, that's,
So like one day we're fighting and like just going at it, and like somebody's my
Step on.
brother's foot goes through the carrom board. There's a big ass hole. There's a big ass hole like
Oh damn, that was my
middle
biggest
of the
fear.
carrom board, bro. Just right through it, and like we didn't bring it up, right? So but mom, of course, like she found out. She's like, I'm not buying you guys another one. She didn't even get mad. She was like, you guys just gonna have to play with this. So we played with the carrom board.
how did you even play it?
That was the only carrom board. So like we had to do something, right? We had to play something. So we just played around the holes. So that became just like a normal carrom board. That was our punishment. Like for so many years, we played with a carrom board with a hole in it.
That's actually crazy though.
Oh yeah, so we just one carrom board with the big ass hole in the middle. We just had to like that was such a good punishment though, to like not buy another one, right? It's
Because I mean, you guys
see what you
learned
did.
like
Yeah.
okay,
Did you just leave the board on the ground and then you just accidentally step on it? Is that what
maybe they just put like a stool or something.
I don't know what happened. The leg like it went through it, and it wasn't even just like a hole in the middle, and like everything was flat. So everything like kind of concaved in. Like, it was all janked up.
So all the what is it called? The strikers and all they were just coming down like that.
So that's why I'm so good at carrom board. because I played on bad field.
Yeah, because I also had a carrom board in Nepal, and then okay, this is okay. I'm not gonna say because it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, I'll say it anyways. But what I used to do, like like there's like different games you can play, right?
Uh-huh.
So like we used to play the game. It's called the game because like now like when I mean you always might go for the black one, but when like people used to go for the
What is this, bro?
black or the white one, right? And then you have to like go for the white one the whole entire time until you get it, right? So we used to play that, right? And I used to like lose, right? With
course.
one of my friend. His friend used to live in my apartment, and then like he used to come play with me on the carrom board, and whenever I lost, I always used to cry for some reason. Always, bro. I don't know why. Like I just used to get so mad, and I just used to like cry, and then like I just still play. I was that's because of rage. Like like I used to get so mad, and then like I just like tears would come out.
Fight or did you just cry?
And then no, I wouldn't fight, but I would just cry and then say like I would just like curse at the
Why am I
board
friends
and
with
the
this guy?
striker and the things, but like yeah, so I always used to do that. Like I don't know for some reason. It's because of
embarrassing.
rage.
That's
That's why
embarrassing.
nobody liked you.
Yeah, no, that's why no one likes
Okay.
you, and we all hate you.
Thank you guys.
I
Thank
hate
you guys.
you.
Yeah, I hate you guys too. I hate you.
No, I got a
You
story.
hate
I got
him.
a story. No, we used to play like hide and seek, right? But like around our neighborhood or like even our houses, if you had like these dark alleyways, And this one time, I think it was me and two of my guy friends and like three like just these 10 girls around the neighborhood, right? And we used to play hide and seek, and I was just and it was
You might just get like
okay. Let me just stop.
you might just get like unseen the whole
Let me
time.
just stop. Let me just stop. Let me just stop.
He will win every time because like the guy will just walk past him. He wouldn't know.
Are you
It
done?
was like that. Oh, okay.
It's like the video is like, all right, bro, come on, and then he's literally the shadow on the floor.
I've seen that.
No,
I'll put that up right here.
But yeah, you were saying something.
So what was I saying? Why do you keep on interrupting?
Yeah, because you would be unseen.
That's a good guess, though.
No. So it was within the rules to like hide inside the house too, and like
Yeah.
so the doors were just open. They could just walk in and find us.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hiding inside my house, and I was probably like the first person to get found out somehow. To you guys' surprise, I was the first to get found out.
How?
Okay, all right.
He must have-
What was your hiding spot
Bro,
like?
maybe he had the guy who was like the one who
what was
was
the hiding
looking for
spot?
people.
Maybe
No.
underneath the chair, just like.
No. It was
if I
actually a
can't
good
see
hiding
them, they
spot.
can't see me.
He was just being too obvious. Maybe like just stand right in front of him.
It was actually a good hiding spot. So we had a bed right
Of course
here.
it was. Like, you got found out.
No, it was a good hiding spot. It's just that she knew my house too good, so she just knew where I was gonna hide.
Okay, what was it?
So it was a bed right here, right? And then those little spaces right next to like a night table, so there's
Yeah.
like a little kind of like a hallway, I guess. I don't know what to call it. So we used to put a hanger, like a movable, portable hanger in there. So all our clothes were there, and then. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was not a good hiding spot.
On the hanger, were you acting like a like
I was acting like a clothes. No, I'm kidding.
Just like hanging on the hanger.
Yeah.
No, I'm a sort.
I had to do it.
See, I'm wearing a shirt.
No. So, what would you call it? Like blanket. So I put all blankets up in the hanger and like towels over there. So it was so obvious that someone was hiding underneath it. So as a kid, I would just fit right underneath it. And I thought it was a good spot at the time, but then I was the first one to get found out. But I was so mad at that girl because she found me out. You know what I did?
What?
Guess let's do it again.
What did
So
you do?
she found out you were the first one to get like.
I don't want to
caught.
listen to his guess, bro. Say it then.
So you were the first one to
I
get
was
caught.
the first one to get caught, yeah.
You either cried,
That's a good guess. Now,
but
what's
you
your
have to
guess?
help. You have to help the seeker find other people, right?
You're going in the right direction, bro. You're going in the right direction.
What do you mean?
So you knew you'd seen other people, and then you just like told her like this is where.
But,
he
like,
is.
no,
Anyways, your guess.
No. The thing is, I think the rule was that like whoever gets caught first is going to be the one who is looking
Like
for other
the
people.
next one is going to
Yeah.
be the seeker, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like, I don't want to be seeker.
Yeah, no, exactly. That was my thought process. Guess what I did? Should I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was so mad that I was the first one. So there was a what was it called? Dadu? Right there. I hit her with the dadu.
Bro, no way you did that, bro.
That was not like that was
I would not have guessed that you actually beaten her up with the daddy, bro. Like,
I'm
seriously.
so sorry to this day.
Bro, first time in my life.
The actual story is better than our guess.
Bro, I don't know what happened to me. I just because here's the thing, like it was a pretty big group for a hide and seek, you know.
Yeah.
And just when you're a seeker, you don't want to go through all that trouble of finding. It just starts getting boring and you start to get annoyed, you know. So I don't know what happened in my mind. I just started hitting her with the.
What was the repercussion?
Yeah, no, that's the crazier part.
Repercussion?
Repercussion.
Repercussion.
The crazier part is, so I thought I was all good. Like she started. I didn't think I was good, honestly. She started crying and she went home. I was happy because I wasn't the seeker.
And then nothing happened to you?
No. Here's the thing. So I thought I was all good. Then next morning, here's the plot twist. Her dad, he's a police officer in Nepal.
You beat up a police officer daughter. Oh my god, bro.
So yeah, no. Apparently she told her mom, and then they told her dad. But like it wasn't that big of a deal. They knew like kids were gonna like fight around, mess around, you know. But then just to like kind of scare me, because her dad was kind of. You know, like he was playful and he used to like kind of talk with us and you know like that. You know, he was a chill dude. So he just to mess with me. The next morning he was like, "Oh yeah, I reported you to the police. They're coming, and then we're gonna arrest you." And
Bro, he's gonna
you were
shit
like,
out of you. Yeah.
he scared the living shit out of me, bro. You know what I was doing? I did not get out of the house the whole day. Like I was just looking because there was a wooden door and then like a mesh door, you know, to get blocked with mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm slowly peeked from the wooden door over here, and I just waited for him to get out of the house the entire day.
Oh my god.
And right as he went out, that's when I was like, "Oh, okay, I think I'm good." And then even then, bro, I used to look around just to see, look for cops.
Bro, he messed with you, bro.
Yeah, he did mess with me.
Wow, that's crazy though.
And here's the thing, I don't think we ever like that girl and I don't think we ever played together after that.
Oh my god, dude.
My bad.
If you're watching this, he's sorry.
Oh no, actually not. My brother called her up like I think 3 or 4 years ago, and then apparently she still holds a grudge against me. I don't know what happened.
I was too, bro. Kid beating me up with Dandi.
Bro, like I was
I
what?
found him first.
I was 11 probably, and like
Dude,
this is probably like 2021 by now. Like, come on,
Alright,
it's a decade. Let it go.
Apology dance. I am very sorry.
Have you seen that like
No.
singing
That-
apology in the court? I am very sorry.
Singing apology in the court?
Yeah, no. Apparently, the judge sentences this criminal to like lifetime, and he started singing like, "For my mistakes, I'm sorry."
You actually did it?
Yeah, no, you should see
my
that video.
I mean, you already got life, bro. You can't do nothing about it.
But that's actually cute.
Well, no,
I
that was
would
my
never have done
crazy
that.
story. I don't know why I did it, but I just felt like doing it.
Alright. Okay, so now you know that he's sorry. So maybe you
If
can.
you're watching,
Yeah.
it's been more than a decade. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Just forgive me.
I also want to apologize. While we're at this topic, I had a like very close friend, and then in class, like the teacher wasn't in class at this moment, and like I was just like I was mad about something. I don't remember what, and like you know, like as a friend, like you, if someone's mad, you like make them even mad, or like you just go and
It's fun to do, yeah.
yes, is go and like bother them more. So he tried to do that to me, right? And I was like, I was just sitting there at my table, and he comes over, like I just snapped, and I took his head, bam,
Oh my god.
On the desk.
on the desk. And I didn't like look at him at all. I did that, and I look up, bro, like it barely missed his eye, and like it was all like blue and purple. So, bro, he was messed up.
Just because he
like,
bothered you?
Shit. And he's like a good friend, like, and then he's just sitting there like, cause we're good friends, so he's just like, no, nothing happened. He doesn't want me to get in trouble.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He just called you in the wrong time. Wrong
Yeah,
moment. You know.
I just I don't know what happened. Like I didn't mean to do any of that, and then and now I'm just like I'm sweating. I'm hoping like no one saw it. Like teacher wasn't in the room. Like he's just gonna be like, oh, it's fine. Like because he was saying that, right? But a girl, our class monitor.
Oh my god.
Of course. Of course.
Wait, why are like class monitors always girls and they have like these glasses? They're so twitchy.
Yeah,
They just
yeah,
wanna
big ass
talk to
glasses,
the
yeah.
teacher.
And I think I still have it on Instagram. You should be sorry.
Not his fault. Not his
She
fault.
runs out of the classroom, and then she like, all the teachers like we're at the first floor, and all the seated teachers like their room, like the teachers area, it's on the second floor. She goes up and she comes down, right, with the teacher, and the teacher like looks at me, looks at my friend with like blue eyes. She's like, "What the hell?"
Did he ever talk to you after that?
Huh?
or-
No, I can still like call him right now and pick
Oh,
up. Like,
shit.
we're still good friends.
Okay.
And then the teacher like she was I think a math or English teacher, so
Okay.
she didn't want to handle it. So she took me to the vice principal.
That's worse.
Yeah, not the So Chelsea International Academy is like super big school, right? So we had like one main area with like I think it was like after 7th grade to like 12th was that area, and then like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. It was all different. This was like
Separate buildings or like
yeah, just like totally like separate area and separate building.
Okay.
This was like I think I was like 4th or 5th grade, right? It was like a separate building, so it wasn't even vice principal. It was like vice principal,
Yeah.
Okay.
just for that two grades. And then I get sent to the office. First time walking in there, I'm a good kid. Not today, right?
Right.
And then they're having their own meeting, and then I get sent in the room with like 5 people are like sitting in the room. Like
They
it's
already
not,
knew
it's
that
not
what you
just
did?
me alone, and they knew.
Like 5 other kids or like 5?
No, 5 other like adults
Oh my
in the room. So I'm just like, holy shit! First time like this has ever happened to me.
Right.
And then I'm just standing there like super like sozo, you know, like I'm innocent. And nothing. I didn't do anything, but I
did
messed that
something,
kid
right,
up.
Right now.
And like she yells at me for a minute. She's like, "Don't ever raise your hand to like for other kids. Like don't ever hit people. Isn't that what we teach you? Like don't ever raise your hand." I remember this so vividly. She went, "Don't ever raise your hand. Like don't ever hit other people. You should never use force." And then she went, BAM!
You should never use force.
I remember it so vividly. She said that, and then she slapped the shit out of me.
There goes her talk, bro. You should never use force. You slap the shit out of the
God.
kid.
And
Oh my God.
as a 5th grader, I'm standing there. I just got like it's burning now, right?
Right.
I'm standing there.
Crying.
You just contradicted yourself.
But now if you say that, she would hit
What if
you
you
even
said
more.
that?
Now she
No,
would
I
hit you
didn't say
even more.
anything, right? I just stood there. I took it, right? And the rest of the day, they just sat me outside the class, and I was peeking inside, like trying to be. I used to do this so much, like that was the only time like I ever like hit someone. There was a second time too, but
He's lying.
but it was all accident.
Oh.
And then, but like I used to like mess around a lot, so I get sent out of the class so much. And then same thing happened. I got sent out of class. So but when I got sent out, I would act innocent. So you know the teacher's
That was
teaching.
the move. That was the move.
I would like try to like listen in, like trying to
Right,
act
right.
like I'm I want to study.
Like if they felt pity, they would ask you to know.
Yeah.
Right. That's what you probably thought.
Bro, I guess they did not feel pity that day, bro. I got stood out like, and it wasn't even like with the shade, like it was like sunshine.
In the sun,
I had to stand there all freaking day.
I mean, it's good that you're just standing, bro. They used to make you become the chicken.
Oh,
and
for a
like-
little while, I was checking.
Bro,
yeah.
you guys don't know the punishments I used to get. So there used to be this art
Hold on.
class.
Do you
right?
want to apologize to anyone too, or like?
Oh,
No, he has to apologize
Let me-
to all the students that he made the punishment
Hold
to.
on, let me finish mine.
Okay.
So like after that day, like you think like girls they wouldn't talk to each other, right? After what happened. My bro was my bro. We were all fine. The next day we were all like chilling.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everybody forgot about it.
Yeah, I think like it wouldn't be a big issue if the girl, the monitor, didn't say anything, right?
I mean, they would still see what happened to him.
right, like, if the guy didn't care, but
But like they could have made things up, saying like, "Oh, he just like tripped
Fell.
on something,"
Yeah.
and like you know,
He coulda, yeah.
anything. But
Did
like the
anyone
monitor,
see you
it's
do that?
always those kind of monitors who would go up to the teacher and like, "Yeah, so he's the one who did that to him."
Bro,
No, it
teacher's
took
pet,
him like
bro.
a week to go back to like normal though. It was bad. It hit him like right in the corner. Like imagine me slamming your head
oh, it's just a
on
week.
the corner.
It could be worse. It's just 2 weeks ago.
Could be worse. Let me see.
No, I'm good. Oh, Sunam's not here. Sorry. But anyways,
Yeah,
so
what's your story?
The punishments, right? So you guys might used to get like had to be a chicken or like stand like with
Yeah.
kneels down or
Oh
something.
my god.
Bro, so there used to be this art class, right? It's an art class.
No one
It's an-
cares about it.
It's a freaking
mind, I
art
do.
class. Yeah. Like you just go there to have fun, right?
Yeah.
And then we used to have this fun art like teacher and everything, and they left. And they had a new one. And the new guy, I think I'm still okay. I'm not gonna reveal his identity. Maybe I don't know, but him.
What's his first name?
It's actually an English name.
Really?
Yeah.
David.
No.
Harry.
Starts with an S.
Sam.
What's the full form?
Sammy.
What's the Sam is the short form of a name, right?
Samantha.
It's a guy, bro.
It's a guy.
Samuel.
Yeah, there you go.
Samuel.
Okay.
Okay. Tripping on that.
But
Samuel.
yeah, so he used to be our art teacher, and the guy.
Wait, was he American too, or was he
No,
just
he was Christian.
Oh, gotcha.
So he was Christian, so they used to
that
have
makes a lot
those
of
names, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then so he used to study at our school before, and then he passed the 10th grade, and he was going to high school, and then
I
he
don't
was
like
still
those.
doing, and he still used to come do part-time teaching, right?
right,
And he used to do art after that guy left. So I mean, he was good at art. Like I mean, not gonna lie, he used to draw like these sick ass paintings, like not the
Like, yeah,
paintings,
yeah.
like with chalks on the blackboard. Like I was like, wow, okay, that's cool, you know. He used to be this. good
Imagine a
guy.
little Bipin like,
Wow. Food.
wow, is that
No,
food?
like,
He just drew that?
Yeah,
Can I
he was
eat
pretty
it?
cool. And so, and what he did was like he wanted to change the whole art class, right? He wanted us to
Like the
buy-
way you operate
the way he operates, right? So
What
back then, what used to be like they used to hand out us like a sheet of paper, and we just used to draw whatever they draw on the board. So like that's and we used to have fun, talk, and then like miss someone else's picture and this and that. And not after that, they asked us to bring our own art book, right?
Yeah.
And then I always, not gonna lie, I always used to forget to ask my mom to get me an art book. And then, so when you forget that, you get a punishment.
Yeah.
So the punishment, like, I was not the only one who used to forget it. There were like 5 or 6 other people who used to forget it, right? And his punishment was not to be a chicken, not to kneel down outside your room, outside the classroom. His punishment was going to the outside the classroom. He would put us in certain dance positions. Certain dance, we had to be in that position the whole entire class.
So do people used to look at you and draw you, or what is this?
Draw me like a French girl.
Like holding hands, like with a guy, bro. 2 guys, two guys
Bro, you
holding
didn't
hands
try.
like
It was
that.
a perfect opportunity. Go up to a girl and like, let's do a dance position.
Yeah, because I already know the moves. I don't know any other moves, but I can just stay still like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Really? Out in the sun, or just like outside the class?
I mean, that class was not out in the sun. It was like on the second or third floor. And then like they
In the
used to be-
classroom, you're just like,
No, not in the class. Outside the classroom.
Oh, outside the
But like the corridor. But yeah.
bro, people just walking by like, what's going on?
It's like there's everyone saying hi to him, but no, he's just.
But yeah, it's right outside the classroom, but it was like on the corridor. So like it's not in sunshine because like there used to be a roof. So
Bro,
could-
since
wouldn't-
you were, you should have hit the Pir TV, bro. Pir TV
Oh,
down
Pir
inside.
inside.
Because you have
no,
Pir TV.
we couldn't choose. It's we couldn't choose because he would give
Oh,
us
he
the-
would give you one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. Bro, you can't even choose your own?
I know he loved doing that, bro. There's no way
I'm
he
pretty
didn't
sure,
like
bro.
that.
He must have looked at him like, wow, what idiots.
I'm such a genius.
Honestly, if I was like teaching a class, right? That would be such a fun punishment, like to do. Cause like chicken is kind of like it. You're straining after
Yeah.
like a bit.
Yeah, no, that gets boring. I need something fun.
As a teacher, you gotta enjoy yourselves. You
Yeah.
know?
That was
But no,
fun.
I don't think like teachers do that anymore, right? I heard about it somewhere. Like they like teachers don't punish the kids anymore as much as they used to,
Bro.
which I don't like because if I went through that, you guys have to go through that
Yeah,
too.
everyone should have gone through that. Bro, I feel so bad for this guy one time though. It's not a punishment. It's something that we messed up pretty bad. So what happened is like, so we're sitting on the first or the second. I think we're on the first row, right? There was one of our friends who was sitting on the second row, and it was a Nepali class. I remember very nicely.
Yeah.
It was a Nepali class. We're sitting there, and we used to put our backpacks right on the bench right beside us, right?
Yeah.
And then it was me and my friend who was sitting right next to each other. They were like both of our bags, like, there together. And then, so the guy in the back, what he was doing was like, he was, these like the thing that like, where you like adjust the height, I mean, how tight how high you want it to be. The
Like the
back
back straps,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Oh,
straps.
straps,
Yeah.
okay.
So what he was doing in the back was he was tying both of our back straps, like, like that, right?
used to do
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. And then the thing is, so we were just trying to mess around, right?
Right.
We didn't actually was trying to like
trip anyone.
No, not trip anyone. Like we're not trying to like get him like dirty or something like that, right? We were just trying to mess around, and we just told the teacher, "Hey, teacher, like because we were like in 9th or 10th grade. We're like pretty old now, we're like one of the seniors in the room because like we're not kids anymore.
Pretty old.
We didn't want to bitch about him. We just wanted to like mess around with him, like have him like like just have her scold him or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we get the point.
Yeah.
Get to the point, bro.
No,
Get
no.
to the point.
But and we just like, hey man, like look what he did. Like he just tried this. And I don't know what she was on, bro. She was mad about something. I don't know.
You snitched.
Basically, we're not trying to snitch so
No,
bad.
bro,
though.
you snitched. All right, and then what happened?
We're not trying to, and then what? You know what she did? Oh my god! So it was.
Where's the snitcher, bro? Okay.
I'm looking at him differently now, bro.
He was wearing a hat because he got a crazy haircut. He shaved the whole head and just kept this, right? So this much.
Then he had
Like,
a-
we used to call it mock cut or something, but like just this much. So to hide that, he wore a hat, and then it was winter too. And then what she did is, okay, you come in front, right? And then he came in front. We just put our bags on the desk, and then she was like, okay, so like open that with your mouth. And he was like,
Oh, like the
please.
knot.
Yeah, the knot. Open the knot with his mouth. And he was like, he was just like, he thought she was kidding. So he was like just going down and trying to do it with his hands. She goes bam on his head. The hat comes off. We all see his like haircut.
And it's even worse after that.
And then like listen, and then she was like, don't use your hands. Use your mouth. And then like he would do that. You use his hands again. Bam! Okay, on that like head, bro. Oh my. Bro, we felt so
Bro,
bad.
imagine
Bro.
being hit so hard your hat flies off. Not a hat like this. It was like a beanie, right?
Yeah, it's a beanie.
Yeah.
That wraps around the head. Oh my god.
Bro, we're just trying to be funny or like just get him in trouble just for a little bit. Not like that though, you know?
Right, no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. I felt so bad for him.
Apologize.
We said that back then as well. We'll say it again. I'm really sorry about that, dude.
Nice haircut.
Yeah. Nice.
I like a
haircut,
cut, G.
I like your cut.
That's where it
G.
started. Did he end up opening the knot with his mouth or no?
That's the main thing. Huh?
No, he got beaten so bad back to back on his head, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. I don't know why teachers like hit these kids so hard. I get like a little bit of punishment,
But she was onto something.
They
I'm pretty
hit him
sure.
like, I don't know, like they're trying to pour their frustration on these
The
kids.
thing is,
bro.
like, I was
don't
her favorite student too.
You were the favorite student.
Yeah.
know. Were you
But
able
you were
to open the
snitching,
No,
bro.
I think I'm still.
You were
with her.
snitching. That's why. You were
that's why.
the class
Bro,
monitor.
That's the
Bro,
last
I
time I
hate people like you.
Bro, it's not.
And
I was
he was
not-
probably the guy who was like, "Oh, we have homework today. Don't forget to
No,
collect the
not like
homeworks."
that. That time, like I told you guys, I was not trying to snitch at him like that bad. I just thought she was just gonna like yell at him, and then
But,
then
but
what
you
I
were
did-
the reason that happened.
Yeah,
Just live
I'm-
with that, bro.
me and my other friend. Hey, you are also here.
When I was trying to like scare my friends, I was just like, I would see them doing something, right? Like cheating or maybe like
So I tell them.
doing something like weird, tying knots, right? And then I would raise my hand, like looking at them, like I want to snitch on you. And they're like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" Bro, they would get so like they would get so scared for a second.
Like they would undo the knot and everything.
But no, I mean, I was not trying to snitch, but like we just like trying to like get him in trouble a little bit, maybe like to get him yelled at or something. I did not know it was gonna go that bad.
You made bro like lose his aura, like -1,000,000.
Yeah, no one talked with him after that.
And then like she saw the haircut, right? And then she got even more mad because like
Because you can't get that
you
haircut.
can't get the haircut in school, right? Man, he got like back to back, bro. But he went wild though. Like he just had like this much hair and everything was shaved off. That's actually crazy.
What did he say to the Hazam, bro? Like,
I don't know.
So is he?
F my shit up, G.
Does he still talk with you?
Yeah, we're still good friends. And when I go back
I
to
don't
the
get you guys, bro. I feel like your guys' story is so much worse than mine, and then they still talk.
But you hit him with the dadu, bro. I was just like accident.
Yeah.
I
mean,
shoved him and he hit his freaking thing on the corner of the table.
At least mine didn't leave a bruise, bro. Mine didn't take 1 week to heal.
But no, you hit a girl though.
Oh, that is true.
It was guys for us. You know, we're cool.
Yeah, that's
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah. And you look like yourself.
That does not make sense.
It makes sense, but
Yeah.
you have to make sense
Get
of
it?
it. You know?
Yeah, get it? Get it? Okay. Let's put that. Yeah, but yeah, that was some things that we did
Yeah,
back in the
no.
day.
Did you ever
was-
get beaten by a teacher?
Me? Nah, if
feel
I
like
told
you
you
did,
guys
bro.
my story, you'll hate me because no, I didn't.
You didn't?
Yeah,
Never?
no. Just because my dad was cool with all the teachers.
Huh.
Because
He-
his dad was a computer teacher.
Yeah,
No,
he used to have a computer institute in Nepal. So like he used to
Like a cyber
teach-
cafe.
Yeah, a lot of these teachers he used to teach them, and then like he used to make exam papers for them too, except for my class because for obvious reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, so he was cool with a lot of them, and then
So
I
you-
only got beat probably like 5 times throughout the whole life, and it wasn't even that bad.
Well, the most like stupid reason I got beaten for was, I think it was like the second grade. So like reading, right? I used to read, fine. But our teacher wanted us to read like in our head, like don't say it out loud, right? And then when she said that, I did not want to do it anymore. She was, I don't know what happened. Like when someone tells you something, like you don't want to do that, right? She was like, read in your head, read in your head. I was like, I'm never reading in my head. So I was just like yell out of my lungs, like, well, like I would not read in my head. Like I was dead set on not reading in my. I was just like vocalize everything I read.
Right.
Like to teach me a lesson, bro. She hit me like. First, it was the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
She would take a ruler and just like
That's like
bam, right?
That's light work.
That's easy.
And then
That's
it
easy.
didn't
We
work.
take those. That's easy. We take those. Bro.
After that, I was even dead set on like I was more like I'm not gonna read in my head anymore. She flipped it around, bro. Oh my god,
that hurts
200% worse.
Yeah,
That's
that's
worse.
like, yo,
That's
bro.
bad. We don't
Bro.
take those.
I did not read in my head.
I wouldn't either, bro.
Oh my god, yeah.
After getting beat like that, I was like, I was like super quiet, but I was still like getting something out of my mouth.
That's a bad pronouncement. I feel like the worst
Nah.
one for me is like when they put the pencil in
Man,
between the
just in
fingers.
between the fingers.
I think she did that too. Yeah.
no,
Bro.
what they used to do, like put right like this,
Yeah.
and they would just like press it against it. Oh my god!
I hated those.
Bro, I got so used to it, like I could just do it. Like it didn't matter anymore.
Like you used to train yourself. You just
Like
to
my
do it on your
bones
own.
just deformed.
Fingers are just like that.
Yeah,
He's just wrapping around the pencil.
And then I was just like, I would brag to my friends, like, look, nothing happens.
I think I hated that one the most.
Really?
Uh-huh.
No, like
Which one
you
was
know,
your worst one?
the worst one? I would say. Let me think.
Oh.
They starved you.
Bro, I was gonna get
No, right now it would be the worst.
No,
one.
but like I think those little. I feel like I have some. You say it first, and I'll think. I think I have the worst one.
Worst
bro.
punishment?
yeah, like worst type of method.
Like
of punishment.
beaten or punishment or like.
Yes, I don't know. Just chickens get slapped the shit out of from my vice president.
No, but like
No, like I'm talking about like if they like let's say
Or
one is
principal.
like let's say you get hit with a pipe, one another is like
Yeah.
that
With a
pencil
pencil
one we just
one.
talk about, and another was like
Oh, the worst punishment as a kid? Having to sit next to a girl.
Yeah, dude, like that used to feel super weird for me, dude.
Bro, like you just like you messing out with your boys, right? Just like having fun, good time, like cause it's you get to sit in one classroom for the entire day. Like you gotta pick your circle like really well. You have that going, right? Like you're all buddies, and then
How you
some
not
teacher
cool with
comes
it?
in and he's like, Brazil,
You're sitting in front of my class.
in front of the class with this chick. So, bro, the entire world fell apart. It's like, ew.
Person wants to be next to a dude. What you doing?
I don't want to sit next to her.
I want a dude next to me. Get me a dude.
Yeah,
We used to get the punishments like that in Nepal, like, and then
Yeah.
like I feel like, yeah, Nepal is not for beginners, right?
Yeah, nah. Like think about like one of these middle school kids from America going to Nepal, and imagine they didn't even know about like the hitting culture. Let's call it that, the hitting culture.
Yeah.
Imagine they get hit. What do you think they're gonna say, bro?
Bro, in middle school, I was shocked because I went to middle school here because there were kids just kissing in the hallways.
It's crazy, bro.
Bro,
We used to
insane
get
to me.
punished.
Middle
even
school
if,
is worse than high school over here.
Oh, yeah.
like, dude, We used to get punished even if we like they see us sitting together by ourselves in Nepal. And then like here, like they're kissing in the hallways and no one cares. The teacher just walks right past and no one really cares.
Like, bro, these kids are just literally in the middle of the class, mid lecture, they're yelling out loud, and teachers just ignore them. I'm like, is that normal? Like, my second week here, I'm like, should I be screaming too? Is that like, etiquette here?
Yeah.
But there's some teachers in like I met some teachers in like college, I know. Like once I think you and I were in discrete class together, no?
What did the teacher say?
Like the teacher was like he came up to the kids. I don't know if you were there or not that day.
Oh, yeah. I think.
And I thought he was like gonna come at us because we were also talking that day. He was so furious, so mad, and he just like yelled the shit out of them, dude. There were like 3 kids right in front of us.
Oh.
Yeah, it was right in front of us, 3 kids, and they were but like passing computers here and there. Like they were just making a big mess.
They were talking about like what classes to take next semester. The teacher was like, if you're gonna do that, like leave. Like, you don't gotta do that in the middle of the
But he apologized right away though. I'm
shut
sorry. Like I just got like
he would get put on Facebook, not Facebook, like Instagram.
Yeah, but the teacher apologized after yelling. That never happened in Nepal.
But like we did get yelled.
We have to apologize.
That actually felt like Nepal though, when he yelled at them. Like, oh, okay, now
you're like, join Nepal.
But like in Nepal, they would get like those dancing positions outside the class.
No, you should have gave that idea to the teacher.
Like, hey, how about like you put them in dancing positions outside?
Or like this.
It's like you have.
No, Nepal is definitely not for beginners, bro. Honestly, especially the school life. It's fun and all, but like the punishment is crazy.
It is, right? I mean, but like in Nepal, what I feel like back in those times, like we used to have so much outdoor activities, like like just even like when you're in school, like you play outside, like Chuidum, right? And then we just used to play that, and then it used to be chungi.
Yeah.
Like like all those things. It was outdoor activities and everything. We used to have fun, but like
you gotta like figure out what to do. Like if you had nothing to do, like you gotta figure something out.
Because we didn't have like all these phones. We're not allowed phones in school. We're not allowed like anything like computers.
There was just an open ground, and we just had to decide what
do you mean
to
not
do
allowed?
there.
We didn't have phones. Did you have phones?
I mean, because both my parents used to work, so they gave me the Nokia
Man, I ain't even seen a phone until I got here. I didn't even see a phone until I got here.
No, that was until like 8th grade. So not until 8th grade.
That's still early. Actually, no, I had my
Yeah.
phone 7th grade, but I was here for the 7th.
I was such in like Nepali mindset. Like my parents, like when I got here, like everybody had like an iPhone, right? But I was like, iPhone? What? That's too expensive. So I went with my parents like to buy a phone, and then they got like a nice LG phone, right? And they're like, "You want to get one too? Like, it's all like in a deal. Like, we should get one." I was like, "I don't want that. Let me get this tiny like dinky phone, please." Because
The flip phones?
it was like super like tiny LG, like super slow. Like, you couldn't do anything on it. I picked that up in America because I was like in Nepal mindset because I was like, I don't need a phone.
You got
like,
roasted in middle school, I can tell.
Oh yeah, bro. All my friends like on their iPhone, like they were playing like Vice City like on their phone. And I couldn't even run like Slitherio, bro. It would crash.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I used to have a phone, but like it was for like because I had to go to school by myself, come back by myself.
Okay,
and
that
then,
makes sense.
My parents used to be at work, so they needed to contact me. But like I couldn't do anything on the phone.
But it was still like a Nokia, you said.
Yeah,
right?
Nokia.
Yeah.
Like I think I did download a football game. I think it was called bro. They're like these mini characters,
The
bro.
pixelated ones, huh? I know
my
about
God,
that too.
bro. Yeah. So that's what I used to have. But we're not supposed to get phones in school.
Yeah.
So like you said, we had to figure out once we're in the
What to
playground,
do,
like,
yeah.
what do we want to play?
Wow.
And they're like 30-minute break. Okay, then we gotta get in class.
Bro, there's always this random kid pulling out a, what is it called? The chungi from his pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just there. He's like, all right, guys.
All right, let's go.
Where's that
Did you
come
guys play Bomb Blast too? With
Yeah,
Chungi?
yeah.
Yeah, that also.
That was my
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Well, yeah, but nowadays, like people.
Bro, the
like,
form on that, just to
Yeah.
get the power on that.
we just had to like make like a big like like very tight
And the thing is, like, there was a rule against like holding the rubbers.
rubber.
You have to hold the whole thing.
Yeah. Some people just used to want rubber,
Yeah,
and
no.
they used to because it goes really like fast and
more
then like hit
accurate,
hard.
yeah.
And so we can't do
But it
that.
was like anime scene, like when he was throwing that.
This is more going into your head. It's making it hella dramatic.
But yeah, so I mean, we used to do it. But nowadays, like people just like play video games. And, bro, video games were privileged for us, dude. It was a big old privilege for us.
Bro, I had to pirate GTA Vice City on my like computer. I didn't even do it. Like my cousin brother, like he's found it somewhere and then like made copies of it and then like he shared it around.
So your computer was able to run Vice City?
Barely.
Barely.
It started like we used to like do the tutorial. Like we never did the story. So like most of the map was like locked.
Right.
We were,
I
like, running
hated
around
that.
in one place.
No, I put cheat codes in and I just started playing it.
Oh
Vice
really?
City.
We couldn't figure that out.
Oh shit! You know what I used to do? Because you know how I said like my dad had the computer institute. So I used to go to his place and then print out these cheat codes for Vice City, and I used to sell these for 20 rupees each.
Oh wow.
That's how I made my money, bro.
Businessman over here. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart.
I actually made so much money at one point, and that's how I brought my PSP in Nepal.
Oh, you bought a PSP in Nepal,
Yeah.
the one that just like plays like
Yeah,
this.
no, like
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing in Nepal.
I mean, I did see a PSP.
I just knew because some
only
of
the
them
rich
had it.
kids used to have that. Because
Yeah.
like the ones whose parents were like abroad and stuff like that, they used to send those kind of
My
things.
parent was abroad, bro. I did not see that at all.
Maybe yeah. Maybe
Bro, I used to get like so jealous because most of the time we didn't even have a computer at home.
Uh-huh.
We had to go to the cyber.
yeah, I
You know cybers? We had to go there and then I would see like these type of kids playing the fighter game on the computer. And like my mom
Fighter.
never let me play it.
Mm.
I was just like sit in the back and just watch them like play. And
I hated
it.
that.
It used to be like it was like pretty small. It's like one computer and it's like wall on two sides. And it used to be like 5 kids jammed in there. So I was just like trying to get some like
Like it's a good.
just look at it.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
I remember those times, bro.
Yeah.
But now cybers don't exist because like everyone's
I
got
don't know.
phones.
Yeah, no,
Everybody has a like,
It's
computer.
different now, bro. Like I feel like even in Nepal now, every kids they have phones and they just play like games
Yeah.
like PUBG.
Now it's
they
like-
just play
Yeah,
all of the
PUBG,
thing.
like,
What is
and
it,
then
another one like
COC.
Free Fire,
Free Fire.
Free Fire.
And then like the COC Clash of Clans, Clash
Yeah, no,
Royale,
they-
and all
yeah,
that
no.
on their phones. Like they're on their phones the whole time now. Like
Bro, if you were like not social, right, you had to like just be there and like you gotta do something.
yeah,
But now you have the option of just going like this
Yeah.
and like not looking up
If
at
you want
all.
to talk to someone, just be on a call with them.
Yeah.
Like, it's that easy.
Yeah.
that's true. That's so true.
What did kids that like weren't social? What did they do when they were?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like they were not social, to be honest. Maybe they would just stay home and do some.
No, even in
shit.
school, like when you had to like go out and play.
Like back in our days or right now?
In our days,
I mean, maybe they would just stay in class and then.
because
Just,
I was very social.
Yeah,
I talked to
me
everyone.
too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
me too, honestly.
Honestly, I don't even know.
No, I feel like anyone that's not as social, I feel like in Nepal we just try to make friends, so we just like bring them into our group. Anyway, I don't think I remember anyone not social.
So nowadays, like all these kids are like on their phone, tablets, computers, laptops, and then like that's about it, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I think
second-
Nepal can be for
Give me a
beginners,
second.
bro.
I think you.
Why are you touching me? Do not touch me.
Make a wish.
No, bro.
I'm not a Make-A-Wish kid.
No, John Cena's coming to see you, bro.
It's your hair, bro. Sorry.
The hairs don't count, bro.
Make a wish.
It's all over the floor.
Maybe that's what the teacher was trying to do. Make a wish.
Make a wish. Well, that's what you're trying to do to your friend too.
Yeah,
Make a wish. That's what I was trying to do too. Make a wish.
Dadu, yeah. Oh, I mean, sorry, like with the Dadu.
Whatever.
Make a wish. I said make a wish.
Imagine she was so bony, like ding ding. All right, let's end this freaking
But
podcast.
no, I feel so old talking about this. Honestly,
Yeah.
this podcast made me feel so old. Like it's crazy to think about how
Next to
people. That is true. Though. I'm next to a fossil, bro. I don't feel old. Why are you laughing? That's you.
Okay, Tara. Okay.
Anyway, no, it's crazy
He
to
discovered dinosaurs.
Yeah, I was playing Dandi with dinosaurs, guys. I mean, you can't beat that.
wait. How'd you survive the asteroid?
Yeah, because I was out of town.
That's a good response. I'll give it to you.
I put it down. So you
No,
okay?
no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to think about how those games, like, they don't even, I mean, they probably exist, but, like, people don't play it as much anymore.
Yeah, they don't do outdoor activities anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's if the school like forces you to do something, then they will. Because like back then, like, you know, there was a phase when we did all that, like the marbles, the wrestling cards,
Right.
and all that. And after a while, we started playing like soccer, and then like I would say football.
Big
Sorry.
boy games. Big boy games.
Yeah, the big boy games like soccer, like football, cricket, and stuff like that. You know, like so it just evolved with it, but we never like on the phone or on the TV or
Yeah.
like on the computer all the time. But nowadays it just changed like drastically, dude. Like it just It used to be much fun. I feel. I mean, for me, if I was like, you know, in this time, if I was a kid at this time, like, I don't think I would. I don't know.
Inside,
Compared to
you
this,
know.
then that's much better, dude. I feel like I don't know.
Not
Come on.
having the option was better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
But
going
like
into the phone.
doing
yeah.
doing this sometimes is fine.
But
you
I
know?
feel
But,
like if we had like technology like this, like phones like these back then, I'm pretty sure we'd probably be like these kids.
yeah, I'm
too,
pretty,
you know?
like yeah, because the thing is, everybody would be doing that.
Yeah.
and you'll be the only one outside. So like, what are you gonna do? Like just like count the stars? Like I don't know. Like
I don't know, in the day, during the day, just
Yeah.
count stars.
let's see how many suns do.
Why am I still at 0?
The sun is a star, bro. Didn't you study that back then?
Oh, I forgot about
Oh, back then you used to study that.
it. We used to study that.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like for me, I feel like back then was much better than what it is now. Honestly,
With the dinosaurs here.
with the dinosaurs, yeah, bro, dinosaurs are funny. Well, they used to fly too, big ass dinosaurs, bro. Sometimes they used to give me a ride, bro.
so is that what,
bro? You were the dinosaur.
Of course, the dinosaurs, bro. They used to give me a ride, like from Kathmandu to like you know.
all right, enough,
New York.
Marshall. Might turn into a
New
natural
York.
gas. He might turn into a natural gas.
Bro said
Anything.
New York.
Yeah, 'cause they used to give me a ride from there to there.
Is that how we got here? Oh my god.
Yeah, you didn't know. Yeah.
So the second time. Never mind.
But no, anyways, that's all we have for today. You know, that was a
Yeah.
good talk. Honestly, it made me like think about the past so much more now.
It's been fun.
You know.
It's fun. Yeah, it's just
Now let's go play some video games.
dude, let's go play some football in this 81 outside today.
Oh my god, it is 82.
Dude,
right
imagine like how addicted we are to our phones. But that when you were a kid,
Imagine what we will
Even-
be like right now if we're that addicted to phones and all this
Yeah.
technology back then.
like how much it affects us as adults right now, even though we started so late using our phones. If you start at like
We'll
3,
know
4
what
years old,
happens after like what's after Gen Z? Gen Alpha?
Alpha, I
Zen
guess.
Alpha.
Yeah, no, we'll know what happens after.
I feel
or even
like
Gen Zs.
like the kid like today's parents like they're just getting like they've seen the tablet kids and they don't want that anymore. So they're like limiting screen time more than millennials did.
That's true. That's true. Because we know.
Yeah.
Because like I'm the parents right now. I mean, they lived. Because like I see these like talks from all these like old people, and they used to talk about how it used to be back then. This like we're never home.
Like how
we're
we just
all-
talked about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we just talked about. You know, like we're never home. I mean, even here in the U.S., like you know, not just back in Nepal, but even here in the U.S., like they did say like, yeah, I mean, we never used to be home. Like we're doing some crazy shit like outside. We're just like doing some dumb shit. Like like I watched this movie. Okay, I'll end this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay, bro. It's okay.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, not just in Nepal, but in U.S. too. Like they used to
Like
do
you know,
smarter
it's
activities.
becoming more like prevalent or like it's spreading everywhere now.
The only thing that pisses me off is
so-
like they talk about it and they're like, oh, the kids nowadays they sit inside, but you were the one that made them sit inside.
Just don't give them those things. Like just don't give them the
Brother.
video games.
Like,
Don't
I-
give them the phones. Like until you absolutely need it.
Yeah.
Like I think if they limit that, then I'm pretty sure.
Moral of the story: go outside, touch some grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, toss some grass, eat some grass.
That-
Bite on
they're
some
not
rocks.
Sunabs, bro. I mean, sorry we didn't bring Sunab too much.
back to cinema.
That'll be like a whole entire
Moral of the
hour.
story: Sunas.
Be like Sunab.
Moral of the story, be like Sunav. He just always went outside on
Eating
adventures
grass.
to find more food to eat. Be like him.
He would do like inedible things too.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, he used to eat grass.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Bye bye.
He used to fight with the cows to eat.
Okay, we are done.
He used to play wrestling with the cows so that
He
could.
ate the wrestling cards. Now that's crazy to think
We are
about.
done.
That's how we stopped playing wrestling cards.
Yeah, no, because he ate it all. We had none left.
We had to talk about it, bro. Seriously.